Hey guys, what's going on? So I woke up this morning to see what gold was doing yesterday, and well, first of all I started trying to trade gold in these little zones I've put out, because that's where I believe gold makes its big moves. Yesterday was the first time I got to put it into practice, and as you can see, like, it was directly in this green zone that gold made this huge move here. Now I missed out on an opportunity yesterday morning. I was going to buy from here, set the stop loss just underneath there and ride it up to the top, but I didn't trade that because it's not a part of my strategy, and I decided to be patient with this, which sucks because I missed out on a very nice set of profits. And again, I was gonna sell up here to catch the wave down, but since it's not a part of my strategy, I didn't trade it. So now I'm gonna not rethink my strategy. I'm gonna try and develop another strategy to use for when price is moving within a channel, because that's exactly what gold is doing at the moment. But yeah, I tried to take a sneaky little scalp yesterday. I saw price retrace back. So from the push here from the bottom to the top, it retraced down to a minor support and Fibonacci level. So I went in for a little buy. I was risking less than 1%, so I'm not too mad that I lost it anyway. But yeah, at the moment I'm contemplating if I should take this trade, like the ride up, or not. I think I might not, just because I don't want to trade by impulse. I really want to think it out and get at least 3 confluences if I can before I take the trade. But if not, well, we'll see what happens. But I think it's going to break this resistance on the next push over this way, retest, and make its way up. Hey guys, what's going on? So it's Monday, it's a fresh new week. Last week I made a video about my weekly outlook on gold, my expectations versus reality. Now I'm about to film the reality part, but I just want to say, like, last month, or this month, August was really great right until the last week. Gold absolutely destroyed me in the end, but that was completely like all my fault. I went through everything, I know what I did wrong, and I'm going to tell you about the mistakes I made and how many losses could have just been, maybe 2 good profits. But because I didn't stick to my strategy and I got a bit greedy, I just went down the rabbit hole, and that wasn't good. But it really made me sit down and rethink everything, and because of that I have this entire new plan, this entire new strategy. Not a strategy for trading, but a strategy about how I'm going to try to improve myself, and different ways that I'm going to try and essentially just improve myself as a trader. I have a new pathway to take instead of just completely self-teaching myself. Actually, I'm gonna explain it later because it's in the morning. I don't really have much time at the moment. But yeah, I just want to let you know I got destroyed by gold in the over the last week. I'm gonna film it. I'll show you like all the trades I took. It's not pretty, it's not great, but like, this happens, and it's sort of, I feel like it's essential, because if you don't get destroyed by a pair, or by, if you don't get destroyed on the markets, you're never going to sit down, rethink, relearn, analyze. You're not going to take it as seriously, you're just going to keep flowing through. But yeah, so I learned a lot of lessons, and I have a lot to explain, just because I have a lot of different things which I want to be doing, and obviously I'm filming this to document everything, so later when I get back from work, you're gonna hear all about it. I will probably have it written out. I'll have like a diagram thing, like a little timeline of short to medium term goals and where I want things to go from there, and how I plan on doing that. So yeah, I'm also trading GBP AUD at the moment. I know I said that I'd stick to gold, but hey, that's something else that I need to talk about. But yeah, so enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, so I got destroyed by gold last week, as you can see. So I'm seeing a nice opportunity on gold right now. It was following this like channel. It was like in a downtrend, but what it did was it broke up above it. It looks like it's coming up to test this high, and it's going to retrace down here to the trend line, so it's going to retest. Now this retest happens to line up with the moving average and the fib level, so this might be a very great entry. I'm going to wait until after work, or I actually might place a buy order somewhere here. But I think I'm actually just going to hold off and wait until after work to get home and place this trade, because that's just about when the London session starts. So yeah, I'm just going to be patient and see what happens. I mean, it might just keep pushing through. It might come down here and push through to the downside. I mean, it is gold in the end, so I have no idea what it's planning to do. But yeah, I am looking to take a buy here. And the crazy thing about it is, as you saw earlier in the video, there was supposed to be like 3 trades max. It was the trade going from support up to the descending trend line, breaking above that. So I'm just looking at the chart behind me, but yeah, supposed to hit support, break through the descending trend line, come back to retest it, and then boom, all the way up. That should have been like 3 trades max, but as you can see, that was like 10 trades or more. Now that was crazy. I still remember what happened during that night when I was trading. I just like lost control of myself, started scalping, just going for it. I let the greed take over me. I wasn't grounded, I wasn't very focused. I was just very in the zone and just like bang, 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 trying to like cash in profits, trying to make money. That's where it all went downhill, and that made me rethink quite a lot of things. So first off, I realized if I can't control myself with money, then screw it, I'm going to limit myself. So I withdrew everything out my account and just left $100. So I'm only trading with $100 again. And this is just to teach me discipline and not to actually trade for money. Like, I can't trade for money with a $100 account. I'll make like $2, $3, maybe $5 max on each win. So I'm really focusing now on building my $100 account and seeing if I can take it slow and steady, focus on my strategies. I mean, if I just stuck to my original plan, things would have worked out well. Like, I'd just be in profits, really. And this month would have ended, like, perfect. But no, I lost control of myself. I got very greedy. I started rushing, and that's where it all went downhill. And it's a very big eye-opener to me because I never have let myself get this bad with trading. I've never done that, like had a solid set plan, told myself I'm gonna stick to it, and then just let wild and completely disregard. I disrespected the plan, so the markets disrespected me. And I mean, I guess it was called for. That's just how it is. But yeah, that's another lesson to be learned. We'll just have to look forward and not repeat the mistake next month. So I've decided to make a couple more changes to my trading. So I've decided to be a little bit less rigid in some senses and more rigid in the others. So I'm deciding to tighten up my rigidness. So I've decided to really go hard next month. I'm really going to try and stick to it. The trading plan. Yeah, it seems easy and simple, but it's really not. Obviously, I've been having troubles with it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had that crazy losing streak, which made me lose all my profits and more this month. So I'm really going to try and stick to my trading plan this month. Also, I'm not trading just gold. Now, I'm in an iffy situation with gold at the moment. It's really starting to dawn on me that maybe I don't have the skill that it takes to trade gold. And I do understand that gold is a highly volatile pair that's reactive to a lot of things in the world, in the market. And it's hard for someone like me who's been trading for just about 6 months or a little bit less to trade. It's hard. We don't understand the market properly. We don't know how it moves. There's still so much I don't know. So I'm thinking about going down to, actually just trading a currency pair before I actually, get onto the big boy stuff and trade like gold and the metals and the really volatile stuff. So I've stepped down. I still need to decide what pair I want to trade. I'm thinking about trading GA. I've entered a trade or two with GA so far, so I'm just seeing how it moves. I sort of like the way it's set up at the moment, so I'm going to continue just analyzing GA, but I will still keep trading gold. I'm going to look at it, I'm going to analyze it, because I feel like I'm not going to lose anything by constantly, putting in the work and the effort to try and learn to understand gold and see how it does move. And I feel like, as I keep learning more and more about Forex, if I just keep my eyes on the markets and keep practicing trading certain, pairs and just trading certain things like gold, like the metal, I'm going to get better at it. It's only going to take time and work, which is exactly what I'm putting in. I'm putting in the time and I'm putting in the work, and I'm doing everything to the best of my ability to make things work right. Now, I do understand that it's going to take time, and I don't expect anything to happen so soon. Honestly, I don't even expect myself to be profitable by the end of the year, but I guess we'll see what happens, because I've made a few changes to the way I'm learning Forex, I guess. I've started considering taking courses.
So at first I didn't really want to. I wanted to be a self-taught Forex trader. But then it dawned on me, like, why would I do this to myself? I'm just making things harder for myself. Like, yeah, it sounds cool. I'm like, oh yeah, like, I didn't use a course and I just, like, learned all by myself, bro. Like, you know, yeah, like, it's nice for the ego, but, like, reality, if you want to learn something, it's best to, you know, talk to someone or get advice or something from someone who's better than you at it. By just learning by myself and YouTube and stuff, I mean, YouTube's great. I learned quite a lot of my trading from YouTube, but it's to that point where it's like, I feel like I've got all the basics pretty down packed. I just need to tweak my psychology a little bit and learn a little bit more, just a little bit more. So I'm gonna get some courses. I've already enrolled in one now. I'm not going to disclose whose course I bought, but he is a popular Forex YouTuber. I've got his course and I'm going to stick with it for a month, see what happens, going to learn as much as I can, take all the notes. Just going to see what happens, and if I think it's great, then I mean I'll talk about it. I'll make a video about it and tell everyone about my experience with this, would I recommend it, the goods, the bads, and that sort of stuff. And I feel like I'm going to be doing that with a couple of courses in the coming months. So there's a few courses which I'm thinking about getting. Okay, so these are the 3 courses, right? One of them I have right now and I'm currently learning. There's Mamba FX, Swaggy C, and Daniel Savage. Those 3 guys are probably my favorite traders at the moment. I mean, yeah, like, you know, Sean Lee and the boys from Astro, but that's out of the question at the moment. I can't afford their courses at the moment. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can't. I haven't really checked, but I'm pretty sure they'd be very pricey, so I haven't looked into it yet. But at the moment, I'm just starting off with those 3. I'm going to do one of their courses at a time and see what I can get out of each one. And I feel like this is the way I'm really going to take my trading to the next level, by really getting a deep insight to other people's training methods and strategies and how they manage their psychology. And just get it from a bunch of different people and just seeing what works well with me and what doesn't. So yeah, I mean, that's what I'm going to be doing now. I'm going to be taking courses to perfect my skills. Then I'm going to be, I mean, not then, like, I'll still be trading my $1, my $100 account and seeing if I can make $100 into $200. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to, like, flip the account and make something crazy happen. I'm literally just using the skills which I'm learning and perfecting on my account and just seeing if I can grow it over time. If I'm still like sub $200 on this $100 account by the end of the year, hey, like, if it's taken me more than 3-4 months to double my account, then I'm not, like, so what? That's just the learning process. But I'm trying to put all my skills and effort into building up this $100 account. And once I can turn it into $200, I'm going to double it again and see if I can turn 200 into 400. And then I'm going to try and make an extra $100. So once I get to $500, then I've got a big announcement. I mean, it's not a big announcement. I'm going to take the FTMO challenge and see if I can become a funded trader. So if you don't know what that is, look it up. It's pretty much, you take this challenge, if you can make 10% of your account using their rules, and then a further 5% after that, then you get a trade, you become a funded trader. You get to trade with like 10k capital or something like that, which is amazing. And that's what I want, because it will take me so long to save up $10,000 that I could just dedicate to Forex. So I'm going to hone my skills, perfect them, get them nice and crispy, just become a boss at trading, grow this $100 account to 500, and that will show me that my skills are on point. Then I'm going to take the FTMO challenge, become a funded trader, then I'm going to get my dream started just like that. It may be subject to change. I mean, if you've been following my journey, you could see that I do fluctuate a lot between different ideas and thoughts and strategies, plans, any of that. I do struggle with sticking to one thing, but that's because I learn so much every day, and the more you learn, the more your perception on things change. Hence why there's been so many changes recently, because I'm always upgrading my mind, I guess. Everything's changing, I'm thinking differently, I'm thinking better, I'm thinking more fresh. But I think I'm going to wrap the video up here. So that was my week of trading, I guess. It wasn't great. I ended the month horribly. But looking forward, there's some very exciting things coming up. And I'm very excited to see where I can take my trading, like, at the end of the year. So I hope you guys who are following me enjoy the journey, because it's going to be a good one. It's going to be wild. And I want to prove to everyone that, I mean, I'm not even going to get into it, but I really want to make something happen. I hope it does. It's not even hoping, I'm really working for it. But we'll see. Like, you know, there's no point doing this, you know, there's no point. So I'll show you. But we'll see where we are at the end of the month. But for now, sorry, at the end of the year. But for now, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it, drop me a thumbs up. If you didn't, drop me a thumbs down. If you want to see more of this content, you know, hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna continue posting my whole journey online just to see, you know, where I'm at, how I progress, and if anyone wants to follow the pathway, they want to become a trader, and they want to see what the process is like, then look at my videos. I've been documenting it right from the very start. So yeah, peace out, and I'll catch you in the next one.